We're here at Roundhead Studios today with Bekah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Nice. So Bekah, what inspired you to become a singer-songwriter?
I think it's just something that when you just love music so much, it's just something you have to do, you know? It's just something you really want, yeah.
And so Bekah, how would you describe your sound as a muso?
I would probably say sort of like urban soul pop, because it's sort of, I'm trying to use more live instruments rather than MIDI control and stuff, and it's sort of got that, we have some horns in there and everything, but at the same time it's sort of fun and playful and poppy at the same time.
Bekah, you studied electronic music production at SAE. How has that affected your outlook on songwriting? It was a 6-month course, so sort of just furthering my knowledge of the technological side of things. It was more to facilitate my collaborating with different producers, because producers that have been working for a long time, they don't want you to come in and say, oh, it sounds great, except there's a little like sound and you can't quite articulate what you mean. So eventually I would like the idea of moving into production and electronic music production for myself and for others, but right now I'm just focusing on writing and collaborating with people who have more technical skills than me, yeah. Cool. So you're into collaborating. Are there any particular people that you've been collaborating with recently that you've particularly enjoyed working with?
Yeah, I've actually just finished recording like a collaboration mixtape kind of. It's
cool.
Just in its production stages now, but I co-wrote each song with a different local artist, so I think right. One of them is Emma,
cool.
And I'm not sure if you're interviewing some of the other ones, but my producer Scott came over from LA, and we did as much recording as we could in 3 weeks, and
cool.
Then we're just working on it via correspondence. But there's just so many talented artists on the scene in Auckland at the moment, it's crazy.
And you also worked for Paramount Recording Studios in LA, which must have been a fantastic experience. How did all this come about?
I actually went over to LA on a scholarship program that I got through AUT, because I did a Bachelor of Communications with them, and they sent me over there to do an internship for 8 weeks, and then after that 8 weeks Paramount hired me, and I ended up working there for the rest of most of the time that I was there, yeah.
Were there any artists that came through the studio while you were working there that you particularly enjoyed working with?
Cyndi Lauper was in the studio at one point, and people like Wiz Khalifa, Be Real, and Miley Cyrus actually came into the studio one day. I didn't get to talk to her, right. But yeah. But
nevertheless, I'm sure it was very inspiring.
Proximity
stuff.
Effect, I guess,
Absolutely. Cool. So you obviously are a frequenter of the jam nights around Auckland. Is there a particular jam night that you enjoy attending?
The one at Portland Public House, the open mic night there, is always really great. It sort of turns into a jam session, and there's been a couple times where a drummer will be in the audience and he'll get up and join in, and then this one dude from he used to be in the Hitstomatics actually, but he had his trumpet there, and that was cool. And but yeah, that's a really great night.
Can you tell me a little bit about the 2 EPs that you've done?
The 3 songs on the mixtape were made with 3 different producers, so
cool.
It was sort of more of an exploration of the sound I was heading towards,
sure. And
then the follow-up mixtape was just done with my producer Scott, who worked on the first one.
So for the Push Play audience, where can they find you online to keep up to date with your progress and what's happening in your world?
I actually have my own website which just links everything together, so you're best
cool.
to go to www.bekahmusic.com, and that's where everything is. Yeah.
So Bekah, you have a music video for the song Gifted. Can you tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind that song?
I guess it's sort of an exploration of the angst that you feel when you're so into someone, but you know that it's not going to work out, or that it's just bad for you, but in the same time being aware that it's bad for you, but still wanting it.
Well, thanks Bekah for coming on Push Play today. We look forward to hearing more from you in the future. And now we're going to check out the song Gifted. To view
view the full episodes, check out Push Play Music TV on dailymotion.com or premierproductions.co.nz. Tune into Push Play Music TV at 9 p.m on Tuesdays.